He's the colonel? Oh my god. It's just not a shades.
We still have an unidentified traitor with us.
Oh no. We gotta go.
I don't know.
I told you before.
The mood track, it would have been so over for me. I would have gotten shot. I would have been thrown in jail in isolation and shot. It would have been GG for me. The starship slowly descends and passes through an invisible barrier surrounding the landmass. In front of us is a spacecraft-shaped building. Oh my god, like Wakanda? Ibombe!
Here we are.
Wow! Look at all this dust. Caleb, you didn't invite me over just so I could clean your house, right?
Psh, this place is usually empty, and I rarely stay here. Of course, it's not exactly pretty. Move.
Sassy! Just like
Pick a bedroom you like.
Pick a bedroom? How many does this place have if you're asking me to pick one? After navigating through several doorways, Jesus, how big is this place? I stumble upon a bedroom with comfortable lighting. I stop before it.
You like this room?
It seems cozy.
Okay then.
His lips curl into that familiar teasing smile as he heads toward the kitchen. Okay.
Think about what you want to eat for dinner, and your personal chef will make it.
I forgot. He can cook.
You don't need to help out. Just relax in the living room. Oh yeah, just so you know, that room you claimed is mine.
He knew what he was doing. Sly fox. I love how he waited until we picked one. Oh my god, this is such a nice place. Even though it looks dead with no colors except for the apples, which I'm sure that's a very purposeful thing. Just as I reach the terrace, thunder roars from outside. The sound alone makes me jump. Maybe it's because we're closer to the sky here. Wait, are we afraid of thunder? Seeing Caleb's busy figure, I calm down a little. Caught by his gentle gaze, the words stick in my throat. I can only say a random sentence. I want a soda. Caleb steps aside, creating a path for me to get to the fridge. Help me open it. I hold out to him the can that I took. Caleb silently stares at me for a moment. Then the metal tab is popped open.
You're putting my evol to good use like always.
We toast, our cans clinking against each other. Another roar of thunder startles me, however. I choke. We are afraid of the thunder. Of course, I remember that whenever there was a storm, regardless of whether it was during the day or at night, he always stayed by my side. I didn't dare to fall asleep, but Caleb always covered my ears until I dozed off. Oh. Guys, I don't know what it is, but I feel like out of all the guys, he definitely feels like, personality-wise too, aside from looks, he definitely feels very real. It's probably because like he already has such a deep relationship with the MC, so it feels like we're really deeply connected with him. And I don't know, the voice acting is also really so good. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it just feels so real and connected, and they did such a good job. All together, voice actors, the devs, the script writing and everything. It's nice. I love it. So after everything draws to a close, can you come home with me?
I remember you saying you'd be fine by yourself, but it seems like you still want someone with you.
I'll worry about you if we're always separated.
Is that the only reason?
What happened? Did I miss something? The fridge door is slightly ajar, and Caleb's hand rests on it. I'm seemingly trapped in this confined space. Oh, okay. I was buffering. I was Bluetoothing. The Bluetooth disconnected a little bit.
Is it just because I said I'd always be by your side? I'm just messing around. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
I can't take it when he acts like this all of a sudden. Feeling the tension dissipate, I pretend to be annoyed as I push him away and change the topic. Sir? Get you back? Oh, I have to hold it. Move. It's so cold being in front of the fridge. If I get sick, it'll be your fault. Amused, Caleb willingly backs off.
All right. I'll keep my distance. It'll be like there's an ocean between us. You stick to your side, and I'll stick to mine. Don't worry. You won't have to remind me twice.
Oh, we hurt his feelings. Oh my god, it's so obvious that he's in love with us. It's so. This man also wears his heart on his sleeve. You know exactly how he feels for us, man. But I really appreciate him for appreciating the MC's boundaries, you know? In a way. I finished eating my breakfast while going over last night's plan in my head. Alright, it's time to visit that medical center. Wait, medical center?
I said I played these games before!
Listen, I don't know if this is actually gonna happen, but every time we have a medical center scene, someone usually pops up. You know, a certain someone. I just spilled my damn coffee. And I think that's a sign. That's a sign that I need to watch what I say. I don't know if he's actually gonna appear in the scene, but you know what? I'm secretly hoping that he does because we need to be reminded who we really belong to. Like me as a person, not the MC. Me, Meehl. The elevator door is open. While engaged in hushed conversations, several doctors help out. I guess I can only try my luck upstairs now. My toes are tingling. All I had to read was Just and Frost, and I already know who's gonna be coming up. Just as I'm about to enter the elevator, a familiar voice cuts through my train of thought like a blade of frost. Zane? Zane! Zane! The figure wearing a white lab coat turns around. When our gazes meet, he adjusts his glasses. Surprise flickers in his eyes. Oh my god, huh? They're actually in the same chapter. Oh my god. But I don't think they're gonna be talking. That would be insane if they do end up talking like Caleb and Zane in this chapter. Is this the confidential schedule you talked about 2 weeks ago? Don't worry, I'll experience memory loss once I'm back in Lincoln.
If I'm not mistaken, a few days ago you said the association ordered you to take leave. However, I didn't think a medical center in Skyhaven was a vacation spot.
Well, I guess we both sorta lied.
You don't have to explain why you're here. It's obvious.
I love it.
Give me a second. I'll ask.
Wow. Aren't we just so lucky that we just have all this
Dr.
networking?
Jones, do you have a moment?
Hey, we're just a phone call? Hi! Okay, we're working. My uterus is throbbing. Oh my god, why is he like this? Men who act like this with children with such care and they're doing a great job, passionate. Put a ring on that man.
Since you listened to the doctor and the nurse, it doesn't hurt as much now?
The little girl slowly blinks, silently acknowledging Zane's words.
While waiting for the pain to go away, do you want a reward?
I wanna go home.
She's my friend. A skilled hunter who saved many children like you.
Huh?
It's unclear which of Zane's words affect her, but she slightly stirs. Hello, Mia. I'm dying, Dr. Zane, help me.
Don't talk, but you should still breathe.
Must be the cosmic radiation from Joseph. Mia, what you went through, I also experienced that. You must be really upset. Her small hand slightly twitches in response to my words. Do you miss your brother, Mia? Her empty eyes flicker with emotion. She's about to cry.
Is he dead?
Don't worry. He's probably just hiding.
But I always find him. I can't this time.
Your brother wouldn't just leave you. He probably got into a bit of trouble. Can you tell me what you saw before the explosion happened? I might be able to help. She stares at me, and just as she's about to speak, a knock interrupts us. A person wearing glasses and a dark-colored uniform enters. He has the Far Space Fleet's insignia on his armband. These damn fleets, man.
It seems the Colonel forgot to inform us. What brings you here, Adjutant?
Maybe it's none of your business, Lieutenant. The Colonel has his reasons. Just do your job. I'll stop by next time to avoid any trouble. As I'm about to leave, Mia suddenly calls out to me.
Miss?
She retrieves a burnt dog plushie from behind her pillow. She sounds nervous when she speaks.
Thank you for visiting me. Can I give you Lucia as a present?
Lucia? Of course I'm gonna take it. I squeeze the dog plushie named Lucia. I'm genuinely puzzled about what Mia's intent is. Is this just a gift?
Have you made any progress?
We have more time together? Hello? I thought he was just gonna be here as a cameo, but he's still here. Zane sits down next to me. He gives me a cup that's filled with a drink. I don't know what it is though. Is this milk tea, a health drink, or a fruit slushie?
Warm water.
Oh, how did we not know it was water?
Mia clung to this plushie from the site of the explosion at the medical center. Now it's with you. What did she say?
I said I'd help her find her brother.
Kevi?
I'm not sure, but Ever must be involved somehow. Kevi must have something they're after, or there's a secret they're desperate to keep hidden.
The closer you are to the truth, the closer you are to danger. If you truly thought this through.
If I'ma be for real, no.
We both have to deal with challenges, one after another. If we want to see each other, then there will be moments like this where we can sit together, no matter how hectic things get.
I love him.
Once you help Mia, take some time to think about what you'd like to eat with me.
Maybe you. I'm just kidding. Yo, relax.
You shouldn't come any closer. Don't look at my face.
Slowly, he withdraws his hand and reveals something to me. He has the last final fragment. After leaving the area that's under lockdown, I call Zane. Again? Oh my god, and a video call. Zane.
Don't rush. Speak slowly. Did you find Kevi?
When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if a warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. Oh my god, bitch, feel the same way. Every time Zane is just there and we're like in a chaotic kind of mindset, he calms the storm. Yes, he has a spatium core fragment. He's been using its power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals, but his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at Chanzia Hospital.
A few years ago, I witnessed something similar. That person was my friend.
Was it the one who died in Mount Eternal? It couldn't be because...
Yes. After that incident, we learned that under extremely special circumstances, when Wanderers strike, their attacks cause energy crystals to grow in the afflicted area. They corrode the human body and grow a sort of shell over it. Once that happens, the victims can lose their sanity within seconds and uncontrollably lash out at anyone around them.
Damn, even splash damage is enough to mess up a human being. The human being body is just so fragile. I have a feeling that if he stays in Skyhaven, something unpredictable and grave will happen.
I'll find a way to transfer him to Oxo Hospital and ask Dr. Noah to come back.
Yes, please. I was just about to ask that. When can you pick up Kevy?
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time.
There's one more thing. A necessary reminder, so to speak.
He pauses before lowering his voice.
Since Kevy has an ether core fragment, it's possible Ever will keep looking for him.
Rue.
When caring for others, you must be mindful of your own safety.
Sure. Before coming here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect them to become even more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
Perhaps I'm also doing this for myself.
What a reliable man. Love that guy.
I love him.
You know, Skyhaven looks really nice, but it's kind of scary living in a floating island, so I don't know if I would prefer to live in Skyhaven or Lincoln. How about you guys? Do you think you'd prefer to live in Skyhaven? But then you would be under the fleet's control and guidance, strict guidance. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. Where are you? When will you be back? I'm at the supermarket. What do you want to eat for dinner tonight? You haven't responded at all? Did something happen? Oh dang, he called. We were too busy yapping with another man. Oh, it's raining. No! I send over my location's coordinates, and then it starts to drizzle. This is a drizzle, girl. This is a storm. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. Ooh. A figure clad in black, half their face concealed by a high collar, appears. Their greenish-gray hair is loosely tied.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. What is he, a serpent? A snake? Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
Another explosion!
It's a wonder!
Oh, Jesus.
Run!
He just deployed a wanderer? Or did he turn into one? I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. The stranger is still there. He pulls down his collar to reveal his face. With a forked tongue and white slit pupils, he grins mysteriously as if knowing this would happen. So he is a snake, or a serpent.
Has anyone warned you that a unique hunter like yourself could get into some real trouble around these parts?
He moves like a grayish-green serpent. Okay, his fingers change into blades. His fingers change into blades as they swipe past my cheek. Bro is a transformer. I barely manage to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. He's tough and quick. I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver blades. I pistol whip him, the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. Girl, yeah, pull the pew-pew. Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I turn around. He really said GG easy.
You're annoying. I can't hear anything now.
And that's the purpose. Do you think I was gonna let you get me that easy? The man touches the broken part of his ear before tossing the short-circuiting implant into the drain.
If I take the ether core from you, I can trade it in for an ear with some nice bass. But
The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into a metaflux surge as it spawns several strange-looking wanderers.
oh well, let them have some fun.
Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and rain, a bright red flash materializes. Huh? Oh. A wanderer that has lunged forward is sent flying back several meters. What attacked it was... an apple? Oh, thanks, Caleb. Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head. I Caleb. Cradling his phone between his ear and shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right hand. Ooh!
The supermarket wasn't having a sale on produce today, and my bullets aren't exactly cheap.
Caleb. He was like, I'm not using my resources for this fool. I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. I keep an eye on the wanderers approaching us.
This isn't a game. I won't let you charge in alone.
Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Oh, there we go. Pull into pew pew. Hold.
This is too easy.
We haven't even started yet.
Lost? Or are you playing red light, green light?
What?
Roger.
He really
It's
said
only
red
got
light,
half
green
its
light.
health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me.
You would be bringing up competition in the middle of a battle. Oh my god, guys. What? I feel like I'm living a dream right now. We're really fighting with Caleb. Did you see that? They just
Can't hold on for
They
much
just
longer.
passed. They just passed the gun. That's sick.
Target is within range. Commence in circle.
Let's end this together.
Oh, wow. That really felt like bestie ultimate right there.
Eat some fruit.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
A paperback lands in my hands. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over the railing and disappears into the night. He really just left me in the rain.
Vessel my ass. It doesn't even look as good as us unfinished products. Damn it.
You know, now that I actually took a look at the serpent guy, he's got drip. A powerful force slams into the ground, which instantly destroys the other half of his face.
I see it's shedding season again, Viper.
You bastard. I'll kill you.
Caleb increases the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of something cracking reverberates. Those invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak.
You stop it.
A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and is crushed in an instant. Oh my god!
Who gave you the right to approach her?
The professor said it's not time to go after her yet. I was just playing around with her.
The professor?
Are less than 72 hours before the final cleanup. I'm just reminding you that.
He knows. He's associated with this
If you can't
guy.
retrieve the protocore fragments, you're done for.
Which hand did you touch her with? This one?
He doesn't care. He's unfazed by the threat. Click. Viper's left hand is twisted and he almost passes out from the pain.
You need to protect her. It's a bit much. Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness borders obsession?
Damn, he kind of said the truth out loud. He should have shut his mouth. Caleb crouches down. Meeting Viper's gaze, he slightly smiles.
Lay a hand on her again, and I will kill you.
Bro, we waiting for Caleb like a wet dog that's been left by their owner. That person knew I had an ether core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seemed like he was testing his prey. Sick fuck.
Why are you standing here in the rain?
Oh. Now you give me an umbrella? Damn. It's okay. Caleb, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost track of him.
Lost track? Why are we massaging his nips? Or checking his hand? Of course! Of course. What else could it have been?
We'll talk about it later. Let's go home.
We're soaring.
Upon returning home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. I'm wrapped in the hot water's warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on soft loungewear, the rain's chill having faded away. In the living room, I scan the parts and uploaded the data to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table. Ah, you know what it is? I think it's because one of my love languages is acts of service, and Caleb is just that type of guy. You know, he shows a lot of his affection through words, but also a lot of it is through actions. But also it's because he's not trying to overstep his boundaries, and I love that.
You didn't dry your hair. Come here.
You see this? I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing, and I can't help but narrow my eyes. Been a while since I received your service like this.
Oh, so you know it's a service. And that's why you always plop onto the bed to play with your phone while your hair's still wet.
It's because I know you'll help me.
Okay, Pipsqueak.
What about the Deep Space Aviation Administration? Do they know you joined the Far Space Fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
They don't know. And they won't.
Oh.
It wouldn't be smart to have too many people in on this. They aren't required to know everything about me anyway.
My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a news alert from the explosion in Cascade District. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom.
I'll grab the hairdryer. Give me a sec.
Wait. Aware of the warnings Kevy's parents gave and the fleet's close surveillance of the siblings, I realized things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? Oh man, I'm so nosy. I want to ask Kevy's parents, but also we don't want to doubt him. The nosy part of me is winning. It's in my blood. I gotta ask. I'm nosy. The fleet has used a considerable amount of resources to deal with the explosion incident and their search for Kevy. Is it because Kevy's parents are important to them?
The perpetrator and victims are fleet personnel. That means the fleet must take full responsibility and provide answers to the public.
Then what will the fleet do if they can't find Kevy? To reassure me, Caleb gently pats my head. His voice softens.
Don't worry. They will find him.
As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me like an evening mist. We're both hiding things from each other. The warmth in Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I'm sorry. If the fleet is just trying to protect Kevy, then I'll make it up to you once he's safe. I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading look. Caleb, I agreed to have dinner and watch a movie with some classmates in Skyhaven tonight. Can you give me a ride? It's not that far. You can take me there since your plane can just zoom. Kevy agreed to meet at midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. But that cough, girl. This dude's about to say, nah, he's staying back tonight. Look at his face. I made that suggestion to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
You shouldn't go out.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you're coming down with a cold based on your voice alone. Focus on resting today so you can recover.
Caleb opens another box and busies himself again.
There's a weird energy fluctuation in the deep space tunnel. All the Wanderers in Skyhaven are riled up because of it. To ensure everyone's safe, Skyhaven will be under lockdown tonight. We'll be doing a cleanup.
Oh shit, girl. We're not going anywhere then. Isn't eliminating Wanderers supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
Doesn't matter. Since the fleet is in charge of Skyhaven, safety is our highest priority.
Well, he pauses and looks up.
I won't be around tonight. So don't even think about going out. Got it?
But... This isn't good. I need to get Kevy out of there. Maybe we could just call Zane? Oh, but that's putting him in danger. I don't know. Maybe someone... Silas? Silas, maybe you could... Maybe Xavier? Oh, Xavier. We should call Xavier and be like, yo, I know you busy playing games, taking a nap, whatever else you do, you know? Your Lumiere King shit, but we need your help. I don't think we could pretend to give in, you know, but I feel like he'll know that we're lying, so I'll just say I promise it'll be quick. What if I have an emergency and need to go out?
You can't.
Oh. This is important to me. Caleb, it'll only be a few minutes at best.
Except nothing's more important than your safety.
He gives me a warm smile and rests his hand on my head.
Please, stay here. I can't do any more than this.
Caleb, be honest with me. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
You're overthinking it.
You look down to the left, you're lying. He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin, forcing him to look at me. You're lying.
What about you, then?
What?
Oh.
Why do you need a gun at a friendly get-together?
I carry, you know. I got the license and the certificate to do that and the permission. You never know, it's rough out in these streets. That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. Why am I speaking like this?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have upset you.
Caleb kneels. He takes my wrist that he had grasped earlier and massages it with his thumb.
But tonight's operation isn't just a normal patrol. You're unaware of the dangers here.
His earnest gaze follows mine, and when I try to look away, for some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Do you really mean it?
Cross my heart.
Oh, picky puppies. So cute.
Oh my god, his hand is so huge. As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hope the round-the-clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Can't we just hit up Zane real quick, you know, and just let him know that, hey, I have a hard time going out. Like, I don't know if you know, but Caleb's alive, and he's the colonel, and he's kind of like putting me in house arrest right now. Only when my phone gives me a no-service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven's lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with a tree's shadow. When it's 11 p.m., I hear the faint creak of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go to the living room. I don't believe that he's left. Or maybe he did. Huh. No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture shadows are plastered on the house's white walls. I let out a sigh of relief and try to find my gun that Caleb put away. He really put it away? I thought he was just like, hey, what the fuck is this, you know? But just gave it back to me. What the hell?
Looking for something?
Okay, he's still here. Caleb, you're still here. Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts irregular patterns on the floor. Well, fancy seeing you here, sir. Aren't you late to work?
I was about to leave.
Go ahead. I'm getting something to drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side along with 2 white pills.
You were coughing a lot during the day. Did you catch a cold because of yesterday's rain?
It's just a small cough.
Take some meds before you go back to sleep.
His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful lie fooled him. Yeah, but there's like an eerie feeling to it, like he's hiding something, you know? Oh, he's so good at that. Oh Holy shit. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight, at least. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with water. I have emptied the cup in one go. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back to the bedroom. Good night.
Good night.
Wow. My god! Another animation? Oh my god, he's...
Hey. If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish? But it's only us now.
My heart.
Let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right?
Dang, we're really asleep.
Don't worry. This nightmare will come to an end. I promise.
I did not mean to laugh just now. It's just the kiss sounded like he popped open a can or something. Wait a second. Why are we fighting? I thought we were just in bed. There's another chapter? Oh, bitch. It's so odd. Well, actually, I'm gonna stop it right here, but I'm gonna record another video and I'll see you guys there. If you've watched it till the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know how you guys like this chapter, because me, I loved it. I loved every single second of it. I love the way that they made Caleb. Like, his personality is so him, but you can also tell that he has changed. There's like some subtle differences that something, I guess whatever he went through in those few months that we haven't seen him, like there was something that happened that had changed him just a little bit. And we see that he has like a different persona when he's working, because he has to be strict, because if he's not, he'll get stepped all over. Did not expect for them to put so many animations for this chapter, but also really happy because it is Caleb's grand entrance, so it makes sense. Go eat, go sleep, and or go shower if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. We're gonna continue this story. Bye bye.